Hey guys, welcome back to another Sim Company's YouTube video. And today I'm going to be showing you this new leak that I just found on the supporters chat. This is something you're going to want to pay attention to, because a lot of people have been talking about this, but not a lot of people have actually not a lot of information has actually come out from the game. Next week, I think this is actually next week. I asked, next week there will be, like, testing for the building auctions. So I asked how long till building auctions in supporters chat, and a lot of people were like, I don't know. And then the developer replied, we should have a visual prototype ready to show supporters next week. No functionality, just UI, so you can just give us feedback while we work on the mechanics. So, right after that, I found out that, actually, I can do this. Right after that, I was, like, really, happy, because that means we're going to be getting building auctions in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Because, basically, if you think about it, what they did with the realms, it's like they gave us 2 weeks. They gave us the supporters like 4 or 5 days. Then they released it to everyone. So that means, like, after the supporters try it out for like a week or so, then they'll go back, finish it over the weekend. Probably gonna be getting it by, I would say, March 5th. Is what I'm guessing. Because it sounds like it's almost done. So I'm very interested to see how that plays out and how it actually changes the game. I actually am not upgrading this building because I want to see what a building auction will do and what I'll be able to, do with the building. I'm gonna scrap this the second it comes out and try to auction or buy something or whatever. And I'm hoping that it's gonna be a pretty cool thing where, like, building auctions, you're going to be able to lower your admin. For example, let's say you start one level 40 building. You auction off everything else. Then you bring it back and you slowly do everything. You do the thing that's the least admin, and you can get a ton of product. Really good prices, but all you have to do is just auction something, then get it back. And then also another way is like there's players like Qmark who have like level 50 restaurants. So I'm actually doing a Sim Company Times interview with him right now, and he's gonna be able to rent that auction it off for like 50 million or 60 million or something crazy, and it's also gonna revolutionize, I think, the construction industry. I think it's going to make prices a lot lower, because players, when you scrap a building, a level 3, I only get 90, but 90 units is much less than it took me, right? I'm just going to estimate this. It took me 225,000 at least to get it to level 2, like around level 2, like about 160. So upgrading it to level 3 was like something like $300,000. So I'm saying once this happens, players are going to be able to get so much farther in the game so much quicker, because construction will be so much cheaper, so people will just be upgrading like instantly. So I'm thinking that is just going to revolutionize the whole game, and I think we're going to be seeing a pretty big update soon, which will be interesting. I'm going to start restaurant in round 2 soon when I reach level 20. I'm at level 15 right now, so I just want to see how much profit I can make. See if it's worth scrapping my buildings. 850. It's like 400,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 8. Alright, so 9 slots times 2, 18. Okay, it's not. It's like 200,000 that I would lose if I scrapped all of them out. And if I wait 26 hours, I'll get that. But sorry. How much do I profit out of that? Okay, let's see. So I can sell 2 units for 117. Thanks for buying the bombs. Yeah, so I'm gonna do what I did last time. I already have some pretty good intel. This guy helped me. Ooh, did so. I bet you someone put something below me. It's kind of annoying. It's on dark mode. If it's on dark mode, it loads much slower. I've actually found. See, wow. And a lot of people are saying building auctions are just gonna pretty much make construction like worthless to most players. I'm sure there's gonna be a level limit, like you have to be at least level 20 to use building auctions or something, because they probably don't want new players flooding the market with building auctions. I hope it's gonna be something similar to the collectibles exchange. Like for example, you're gonna have building here, building here, building here, building here, building here, and you're just gonna be able to see like 400 different buildings, and it will be like cheapest to whatever. You'd have like a 20-hour or 15-hour time limit, and then players just bid on it. And what will be interesting is just people just kind of, it's gonna go crazy. Like, ooh, that's actually pretty cool. You'll go crazy. Like people are just gonna be making tons of money. I think there's gonna be companies that I think what I'm guessing is construction companies will just turn into auctioners, which is what I'm thinking is there's going to be a whole new industry created, kind of like renting like VIFs. Like, so for example, if I sent my whatever suborbital second stage in SFB to this player, he'll build it for me and I don't have to do all the research. But for example, I'm thinking what we're going to have is a ton of construction companies, and I hope we get direct contracts. Like, what I'm hoping we're going to have is a ton of construction companies building auctions, like build buildings for us. So, for example, they'll turn all of these construction companies, and they'll make their construction whatever units by themselves. And let's just look up like a construction guy. Oh my god. Alright, never mind. Let's just look up a construction guy. Okay, let's go for 3,000. There we go. So like this guy, instead of having, for example, selling his construction units on the market, he'll build maybe one slot where he builds buildings and then sends contracts to big players. Like you message them and say like, oh, are you interested in buying a level 30 propulsion factory or level 40 propulsion factory or something like that. And then I think players will do this because it'll just be so much quicker, and they'll pay like a good amount of money to players who are willing to spend the time building the products. For example, like if I made my own construction, I could probably upgrade this for maybe like 200, 250. I don't know the exact, obviously. Much lower, I know that. Much lower. And I think what we're going to see is just a new type of industry. I think we're also going to see like a ton of different types of companies. Like I think we're going to have basically just a whole new industry created around this one mechanic. And I'm really happy that it's coming out really soon. If you see, we should have the visual prototype ready to show supporters next week. And that's going to be crazy. And obviously the second I get it in supporters, I'll be showing you guys on YouTube to show for guys who don't have supporters. And thank you for watching, and have a great day, and stay safe.